What's up guys, welcome back to the RA Visuals YouTube channel, where you'll always find high quality visuals and high quality tech. And today, we are finally reviewing another gaming monitor. The folks over at Sceptre have sent me over their E275B 1440p 165Hz gaming monitor with RGB lighting on the back. Ooh, yes, that's nice, I know. But you know what else is nice? Getting a fat discount on your Windows 10 and 11 activation keys using today's sponsor. Are you tired of that annoying Windows activation watermark on your desktop? VIP URCD Key has you covered with fully licensed codes to activate your favorite games and software. Purchasing your key is super easy. All you have to do is click on the item that you want, click Buy to add it to your cart. Once in your cart, you can now enter my promo code RAV20. After adding the promo code, you'll see your savings pop up, and you can then purchase your product with your chosen payment method. Finding and entering your Windows 10 CD key is super easy. All you have to do is go over to your user profile, find your purchase, and click View Keys and Codes to reveal your new CD key. Then all you have to do is go to Settings in Windows, click on Update and Security, click on Activation, and finally click on Change Product Key and paste your new key into the window and click Next. You'll now have a fully licensed version of Windows 10 with no watermark. Check the links in the description to start saving now. Alright, getting straight into this monitor, let's start with the unboxing and initial setup. The panel is surrounded by thick styrofoam so it doesn't get damaged in shipping, and on the top side of it, you'll see all of your accessories and pieces to put the monitor together. You'll see the metal stand of the monitor that is in a V shape, but not one of the incredibly long ones that take up way too much space on your desk. It has anti-slip rubber feet and features a toolless design to attach it to the monitor arm. This arm is made of part metal and part plastic, and yeah, I would have loved to see an all metal hinge here, but the claws that actually attach to the monitor are made of all metal, so that's what really matters because it's going to be holding the whole monitor up. And this arm offers many different adjustment options that I will show you guys once we get the monitor set up. Also in the box is a VESA mount bracket in case you wanted to mount this guy to a different arm in your setup. And they also include a little screwdriver in case you don't have one handy for any reason. And as well, they also include a cable management hook to keep all of your cables nice and tidy on the back of the monitor arm. They also include a DisplayPort cable, the manual of course, and the power brick and cable that goes to your wall. And finally, we have the panel. Now, when I first took the panel out, it really does feel very light because of the ABS plastic construction, but you guys, these days, everything is being made smaller and lighter really, so I'm not gonna place any judgment on it until we turn the thing on and get a look at how it performs. The setup of the E275B is very easy, and all you have to do is simply line the base up with the monitor arm and screw in the toolless screw until it is nice and snug. After that, you just need to line up the two prongs on the arm with the holes in the back of the monitor where the VESA mount is and let it drop and snap into place. From there, you should be able to adjust the monitor as you see fit. Lastly, for the sake of cable management, you take the cable hook, line it up with the hole on the monitor arm, and let it click into place. And now you're ready to run your cables behind your monitor. Taking a look at the back of the E275B, you'll see that you have plenty of connection options and you can actually run 4 different devices or PCs into this monitor if you actually needed to. There are 2 DisplayPort 1.4s capable of a resolution of up to 1440p at 165Hz and 2 HDMI 2.0s that can support 1440p at 144Hz. So if you're a console gamer and you actually might want to run your Xbox Series X or PS5 at 1440p, this monitor might be for you. Also in this area is the port for your power cable and an optional audio out if you happen to be someone that wants to use one of those. After you plug in the monitor, you'll instantly see the RGB light up on the back of the panel. And now I have to be very honest with you guys here, this is very, very gimmicky. Of course, it's cool to have and it adds a little bit of flair to the back of the panel, but really, it's not incredibly bright. And you'll hardly see it anyway because it'll most likely be facing your wall 99% of the time. And from what I can see, you can't even adjust it and set it to any other color. You're just stuck with the rainbow RGB pattern. And in my opinion, I wish they would have just left out the RGB bits and made the panel even cheaper for us, the consumer. Sceptre also included a set of 2-watt speakers and these panels as well. So if you're ever in a situation where you can't find your headphones, they are there to use and they can get the job done if you need them. Here's what they sound like. Now let's quickly talk about the rest of the build quality. Like I said before, this monitor is not very heavy at all, and the body of the panel has a very plasticky feel to it because of the ABS plastic construction. Despite that though, it does sit very solid on your desk, and because of how light it is, it would be very easy to mount to a monitor arm should you guys want to do that. A win for this monitor though are the edgeless bezels that really stretch the panel and make it look even larger than it already is. Sceptre did a great job with this, and I think it looks great. I love panels that have the edgeless look like this. They look very modern and nice. So as far as adjustments on the panel, the E275B's arm allows it to move up or down, swivel side to side, and tilt up or down. It does not, however, allow it to be turned vertical if that's something you guys wanted to do with it. This is a gaming panel. I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but if someone wanted to go ahead and turn it vertical to use it as chat or something like that, you can't do that. Now that we have the monitor powered on, let's check out the panel. The panel on the E275B is a 27-inch edge-lit IPS display that covers 100% of the sRGB color gamut. It features a 165 Hz refresh rate and has a 1 millisecond gray to gray response time, and even features AMD FreeSync Premium as well as HDR. Lots of really good stuff going on here. So this is really where your money is going when you grab this panel, you guys. Some of the other stuff, like I said, may be very gimmicky or seem a little cheap, but this panel that they include on it is definitely not. As soon as I turned it on, I could tell how nice the IPS panel looks and how deep and rich the colors are. Also, real quick, as I go through this, I know some of you will comment on how weird the monitor looks on my camera because you can see the pixels kind of, and it has nothing to do with the panel. Just want you guys to know that it's all my camera shooting into this panel. So basically when you try to record a screen like this, sometimes you're able to actually focus on the pixels and it'll make it look really weird on camera. So I just wanted you guys to be aware of that. The panel looks great in person, does not look like that other than on camera. So let's talk about the colors of this panel. You can make tons of adjustments using their on-screen display menu. Now before I get into those different adjustments though, let me just tell you guys how annoying this menu system is. Sceptre, you gotta fix this. The buttons are not laid out in any intuitive way, and I found myself constantly going in and out of the menu and up and down trying to select something because A, I couldn't see anything, and B, I would just keep pressing the wrong button because you just have to kind of guess. So please in the future, fix that. Anyway, once you finally do figure the menu system out, inside the menu you can select Quick Setup first, which will allow you to quickly select a preset and apply it and get going. And then down below it, if you go to the picture menu, this is where you can pick from one of their 4 color presets: FPS, RTS, Eco, and Movie. Or you can select the 5th one and customize your own. Underneath the picture menu is the color menu, where they have 3 presets this time: normal, cool, and warm. And then again, you can go ahead and customize your own for the 4th option. I personally chose to just leave this on normal as it looked totally fine to my eyes when I was playing games. Now the last selection on the menu is called System, and this is an important one. This is where you can enable the monitor's overdrive feature to run at max refresh rates and enable FreeSync Premium, and then of course you can enable HDR. And for those of you that use an NVIDIA card, don't worry, I confirmed that this monitor is G-Sync compatible, and all you gotta do is go into your NVIDIA settings in Windows and go ahead and enable it and press apply, and you're good to go. Now I wanna talk about the HDR on this monitor real quick because it's actually very, very good. I was ready to be disappointed in another gimmick, but on this monitor, it not only brightens your image without blowing it out completely, but it also increases how deep the colors look without totally crushing the blacks, so you can't see anything like some other monitors might do. Take a look at these couple examples inside of Escape from Tarkov, a usually very, very dark game, but switching between HDR on and off shows a very clear advantage in darker areas by making the darker parts of the image just a bit easier to see. Overall, the combination of amazing colors on this monitor with the 400 nits of brightness and HDR make for a very immersive gaming experience, and I had nothing but fun when I was using it in my testing sessions. Really, just my gaming sessions. So in conclusion, you guys, I actually do think the E275B is a great gaming monitor for the money. Its ability to display deep, rich colors and vibrance with that IPS panel make it worth every penny of the $300 price tag you're gonna pay for it. I will admit, I was a bit underwhelmed by the build of the panel, and I really think the RGB on the back, of course, is mostly just a gimmick to keep up with the other manufacturers out there adding unicorn puke to everything. But despite those small shortcomings, it makes up for it in that picture quality department and the overall performance during gaming. And that's what really matters when it comes to a gaming panel like this one right here. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and let me know if this is a monitor that you would consider picking up for your own setup. And while you're down there, of course, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps the channel out a lot. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button with the notifications on if you haven't already, so that you'll always know when my next video or stream will be going live. That's all I have for you on this one, you guys. You have yourself an awesome day, and I will catch you later.